Hi, I'm April, CTO of Trace. I've worked as a software engineer in many startups across different stages. So Pace, a buy now pay later company similar to Atomi, and Axio, an IoT startup at Series A.
Hello, I'm Nick. I previously ran a media agency that grew to 300K annual revenue, working with clients like DocuSign, Samsung, HP, and several YC-backed companies. April and I met in the NUS Overseas Colleges program, which is Singapore's flagship entrepreneurship program, and since then, we've won multiple startup competitions. I spent about 5 years in the marketing space, and I've had to do a lot of repetitive browser tasks, such as scraping leads, configuring emails, and setting up analytics and tools like GTM. The problem is that with today's automation tools, they don't work too well. RPA tools like UiPath constantly break, and setting the right logic takes more time to set up than to do it manually by ourselves. Zapier, on the other hand, focuses on data transfer between common tools and doesn't solve browser-based tasks as well as niche tools. That's where Trace was inspired.
So our mission at Trace is to make automation accessible. So first we tried using computer agents, but they're just unreliable. Then we realized that the real breakthrough is using AI as a translation layer. So bridging user intent to logic-based steps that actually work. So think Excel bots. You describe what you need and it generates the correct formula. So with Trace, you capture your clicks, your keystrokes, and scrolls. Then you just describe your intent in natural language, and we generate the building blocks of an automation with the right variables, loops, and conditions for you.
This means non-technical teams can finally create reliable automation sequences without wasting hours troubleshooting, or reverting back to doing it themselves or getting a VA. Today, we're in phase 1, a process documentation tool. We already have 200 customers, 900 users, and $20,000 in sales, mostly from the past 2 months. Our automation product direction comes from direct customer interviews with larger companies like Dell and medium-sized companies like insurance groups and agencies. Across non-technical teams like marketing, sales, and customer success, we notice the same trend. When they use UI-heavy tools like HubSpot, Google Analytics, and WordPress, they face the same problem that I did when running my agency. They document processes in the first place because when they try to automate it, the time to set it up or troubleshoot is just too tedious and too uncertain.
We wanted to join the Alchemist program to refine phase 2 of our product and to gain the capital and credibility to further our enterprise pipeline. Thank you so much for taking time to review our application.